The following is a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. Hollywood Redefined. From Los Angeles, California, streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live, Reality Check, featuring in-depth interviews with today's reality TV stars. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood Redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Reality Check.
Welcome to another Black Hollywood Live Reality Check. I am your host, Ashley Gray. Joined with me is DJ Jesse Jannety. Of course, we are about to have a bomb show. Tweet us at BHL Online, hashtag BHL Reality Check. Now, we're listening to a rapper.
Yes, bitch.
I'm
a date a rapper.
I'm thinking about dating a rapper. You know what?
He gotta have a bottom gold
Right.
grill.
And I need to take some notes from Kylie because she moves on ASAP.
Girl,
Literally.
have you ever dated you a thug boy?
I did. I think that we all go through this little phase. Like when we're younger, we want to date someone who our mother does not want us to bring home.
Mm-hmm.
So I had me some. Actually, one of my ex-boyfriends is still in jail.
Oh.
And that was like, but he was like, I know. But that was in middle school. Isn't that crazy?
Sip Starbucks red cup.
Sorry, Mom. But I passed that phase. And then he was like even sending me letters from jail. My mom was like, absolutely not. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just like, he was just so thuggish. I was like,
Just
ooh,
like
ooh.
so hot, his 5 o'clock shadow. It was
Really?
like everything.
I would date a rapper like, I don't know, I really like the game, but since it's these little antics he's been pulling on, yeah, I think it's just too much for me, so no. But let's talk about Kylie, because obviously Kylie loves...
Pause.
What
Grab
happened?
your cup, girl.
What?
Sip your tea. So I heard
What?
from an inside source that must remain anonymous
What's the tea?
that Entenmann cake that we've been looking at over at the game's Instagram.
It's not real?
What was the first topic?
What?
What was the first topic?
So the game's package
Allegedly maybe a little bit photoshopped.
really?
Dun dun dun.
Well, you know what? Dang. I don't know. I think that it's... You know what? It doesn't even matter because it just doesn't.
Just wanted to throw that out there. You know, we just be out
Kylie might know.
Ooh, I'm sure she does.
I'm pretty sure she does.
As a matter
So
of
she broke
fact-
up with Tigga, and
So this is like real, because like I didn't want to click the link because I just didn't want it to be true.
I think that it's real. I mean, she moved on from him to now ASAP, or allegedly, whatever.
Wow,
But they
that was
were
A$AP?
in the car together, and they both looked like they did not want to be seen together. Do you think that they're actually dating, or did they hook up? Was it just a quick or do you think that this is just something that we can just sweep under the rug and move on because it's not going to last?
Well,
What's your expertise?
my expertise would be I've allegedly heard from someone who has apparently messed with Mr. A$AP Rocky, and she's a known VJ, but she says that he will bone pretty much anything. So the fact that they're together like this, like, it wouldn't put it past me. Like, she might have like slobbed a knob, you know what I mean?
Do you think he's cute?
Yeah, like, you know that phase thing we were talking about? Like, I think I would have a phase. Like, he has a swag, and like, I don't know, like, yeah, like there is something.
So unattractive
No,
to
I
me.
know, I feel it. Look, I feel what you're saying.
I don't even want him to touch my arm.
I feel what you're saying, but it's like a Lil Wayne thing. It's like, no, I know, like, I couldn't Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? Like, that's just like, Like, I feel like he touched your arm all of a sudden. That's
You just turned into a gremlin. Like, meow.
let's just burn your hand off.
Yeah, I don't think that he's attractive. I think that Kylie can actually do better.
Like, Tiger was everything for Kylie. Like, real deadass. The only person I think she could upgrade to, and I would be really excited, is Big Sean and Kylie Jenner.
You're right. Big Sean is so much better than Kylie.
Naya Rivera.
But still, Big Sean would
Ariana
never.
Grande?
I would rather have him with Ariana Grande, or however you say her name, than Kylie Jenner. Are you serial? No.
I'm just saying.
Not Fruit
I feel
Loops
like
and Cheerios.
it's such a mini Kim and Kanye relationship. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just kind of into it.
You know what? Don't
I just
do it,
think
Kylie.
it's like, you know, I don't even know if her and Tiger are really broken up. Like, come on, really? Like, for real, for real?
But do we really care? Let's just keep it all the way real. Do we? Are we really invested in this relationship? Absolutely
Like
not.
E40 would say, nope.
Exactly. Now, if Jay-Z and Beyonce broke up, I'd be like, oh, really? But I really don't even care about that one. Let me think of a real relationship who I'm like literally invested in. Will Smith and Jada. I'd probably cry. All of those rumors that have been, I know, but who cares? It's within their marriage. But like, I really love Jada and Will together.
What about Tamar and Vince?
Yeah, I wouldn't shed no tear, but I was like, dang, for
You'd
real?
read the article, you'd be like, oh, what?
Yes, and I will constantly follow up in a wish that they would get back together.
I left my Jag keys on the table. All right, so speaking of Tamar, Miss Tamar's in the news. Obviously, she had to leave Dancing with the Stars because they found blood clots in her lungs.
Yeah.
And the drama, the tea is apparently Michael Yo went on Wendy Williams, and he said that inside sources are saying that there's drama between Tamar and the sisters because apparently Tawanda has been trying to get on Dancing with the Stars for like the past
Don't nobody want to
to
see Tawanda.
I mean, that's just what it
I
all
mean,
kinda
what?
comes down to. Like, Tawanda girl. Come on, clearly you should thank your sister because now she done opened the door for the Braxton sisters to be on Dancing with the Stars.
And Tawanda will never get on Dancing with the Stars. We're not. Who wants to see her on Dancing with the Stars? I mean, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. She ain't getting one because don't nobody want to see her on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, well, another deal that may not be happening
What?
is so another sister is a little upset because apparently sometimes, you know, Miss Tamar, she's sick, so like she can't be on the reel all the time. You know, she got to be taking some breaks. Well, rumor has it is that there was this little deal orchestrating where Tracy would come sit in.
Tracy who? Tracy who?
Tracy Braxton.
Y'all, I promise I do not mean to be throwing the shade. I promise.
So Tracy Braxton to sit in on the reel with her.
I would rather have Tracy Ellis Ross than have Tracy Braxton. Seriously, guys, this has to be false. This is not a real story. Did you make this up? Is this like what?
Oh, you're gonna make me cry. No. Oh my damn! She said I would rather have Tracy Ellis Ross. I would rather have Tracy Morgan.
Like for
Join
real.
the motherfucking damn panel.
I think now I do have a problem with like Tamar. I understand like health problems, but when you have a commitment, you have to push through. And the real, honestly,
the dancing, I'm fine with her with the dancing.
yeah,
like,
of
get
course.
off dancing, but the
yeah,
real,
all you
just
do is
sitting
sit there
go,
and talk. You seriously?
If you
like,
ain't on the show, then I guarantee you in your hospital room, sitting in a chair talking shit like, oh, girl, this
yeah, and it's not far. It's only in Burbank, so it's not like she's traveling like to the moon and back to get on this, like to get on the show. And this is such a blessing for her. It's a huge deal. I think that she needs to keep the momentum going and stay at the table. Another talk show that we're going to talk about today is The View. Nene Leakes was recently on The View, and she went publicly to say that so many of them threw her so much shade.
Because they did.
She said that there were so many eye rolls and so much judgment coming from every single one of the panelists.
Except one, I personally feel. I feel like Paula was not throwing her shade.
Does she know how to throw shade?
Oh.
Because
I
if
like
she,
Paula.
I like her too, but
I felt like no, because I felt like Nene was going onto the show. Obviously, we all watched the clip. So when she came out, she went to hug everybody. Paula got up specifically. She was like, "I want to hug. Everybody's getting a hug." I feel like she went to make her feel extra warm or whatnot. But the first shade came from Whoopi, and no one's commenting on that because she made a comment to Nene made a comment to Joy about, "Oh, what are you gonna sue me?" And Whoopi said, "Well, if she sues you, all she's gonna get from you is them rings."
let me just say Wait, I want to say something really quick. This is from Nene Leakes' original Twitter statement. I saw the quote, I saw the eye rolls. I felt the eye rolls. I was there. I don't know how much was seen on camera, but all the eye rolls and the looking you up and down, that kind of thing. I just think it's really unfair and it's so unnecessary. End quote. Now, this was a part of her original statement that she took to Twitter. Do you think that they have a right, not saying that judging people is okay, but she's pretty much saying like, you're judging me and looking me up and down because I'm a reality star. And then she went on to say that reality TV makes people believe certain things that may not necessarily be true, and people will take that and run with it, as opposed to really getting to know who I am as an individual outside of Rhoa. So what do you think? Do they have a right to judge Nene based on her character? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Bitch,
that's why you're on the show.
That's why they want you on The View. You're on here because you are a reality television. You aren't on here because you're an actress. You're not on here because
you're going to be on Broadway.
You ain't on here because you're going to be on Broadway.
Exactly.
You're on Broadway because you was on Rhoa.
Hello.
When you're good, mama.
And I don't. Will be. Bring it home.
Can I be on Broadway, bitch? Like, the fuck?
Because she's not even... I think that Broadway is pulling her to use her for her name, not necessarily her talent, because she has none. I mean, if you give me a stripper pole, then of course she's going to get an A in my grade book. But when you take her to Broadway... I don't even know
if she could still do that.
She's a little bit top-heavy now, so...
But my thing is about this whole situation is... All right, look. Was there some shade going on at the table? Of course. Mm-hmm. But Nene, throw the shade back. That's what you're known for. They're probably thinking, oh, Nene gonna come to the table and be shady with us. So play it back, and that makes it fun.
She was shady, though. She cut Raven Simone out of her Instagram picture. Yes. Girl,
but that was after the fact. I wanted shadiness at the table.
But that was like the ultimate shade. Why you gonna cut Olivia out of the picture? Not Olivia Huxtable. I mean, I would have cut her out too, honestly.
Really?
Like, no one really.
I love Raven.
Can't. I loved her when she was on Disney Channel. Now that she has formulated her own opinions.
Did you love her on that Disney Channel?
Yeah, not now. Sorry.
Did you love her on the Disney? She used to do the weirdest fucking shit.
She did. You know what I saw on Instagram? Somebody created a meme about her eyebrows and how much they hate them.
Yeah. I feel like there's a petition for them.
You know what? I love them only because she loves herself. She's like, I'm not filling these in. I'm going to let them look like crap. Let me see. Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. Ooh, I'm so sorry for that.
Well, you know who ain't worried about looking like crap? Miss Tyra Banks. I read this article. So you know she was doing the Fablife show, right?
She was.
2 months. She's saying, I'm not. She moving on.
I mean, but who was watching that show anyway, so.
I think that's what it was. I mean, look at the cast right here. It looked like a damn scary PBS morning show. Hello, everybody.
It just looks so horrible. Like, I just wouldn't keep any of... You know who I really love on this show, though? I don't know his name. I'm so sorry.
Asian
but
dude?
The guy in the blue. I love his personality.
I need to meet Chrissy Teigen because...
No, I'm done with her. I was done with her ever. I just can't.
I just have to meet her because something about her people are loving and I don't get it.
Well, thank
and so
you.
Instead of me always like ripping this girl apart, it's like I just need to meet her and have a conversation so I can just understand it. Because there has to be something. It has to be something.
Yeah.
John Legend is too smart a man.
That's why I was really upset with John Legend.
Just to be vagina.
Yeah,
So it has to be more than that. I feel like she's probably a really awesome person. I have to feel that way. I have to.
Well, anyway,
I have to.
Tyra is gone. She
done. Bye.
Is it creative differences? Is that the reason why she decided to leave the show?
Well, she said this is a very difficult decision, but necessary. A rep came out to say.
What they say?
That Tyra said, I will be devoting more time to my new growing cosmetics company, Tyra Beauty, which has actually started expanding faster than anticipated, as well
Ain't nobody buying that either.
Overseeing my company's other entertainment ventures. I will, however, continue to support the growth and success of Fablife. So yeah, I'm feeling like they weren't really trying to give her full situation.
Tyra, this is the thing.
Fablife, and
this is how I saw the situation. Tyra wanted this to be all about her. She wanted to be, even though this was called the Fablife, she wanted it to be called Tyra's Fablife. And she just wanted all the other panelists to just support her and not necessarily be like on the equal playing field.
But they should. That's what the show should be. Tyra Banks.
I don't think so. I thought it was going to be like a panel situation where everyone.
But guess who the queen is? What have any of these people done? Tyra Banks had one of the longest running reality TV shows of all time.
Yeah, but I don't think that it was necessarily due to like her personality, because she doesn't have a personality.
What? Tyra Banks.
I don't think so. No, to hold her own show.
She's crazy.
The Tyra Banks show was whack. I mean, it wasn't. No, and Tyra has a nasty attitude. I mean, I was actually on the Tyra Banks show before. This girl has the nastiest attitude. I used to love Tyra Banks only because I used to watch America's Next Top Model. No, only because I used to watch America's Next Top Model. And the only thing that kept America's Next Top Model alive are the girls' personalities, not necessarily Tyra.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
100%.
And then, like, even on her show, I thought her show was like, even though still I was a fan of Tyra, it wasn't like popping. It wasn't like bomb. And, she just has a nasty attitude, and that just nailed that coffin shut. I was like, I can't. And then when Fablife came out, I was like, this is not fabulous. This is wackalous.
How many episodes have you watched?
I couldn't even get through one. I was like literally like 5 minutes in, I turned the TV and I was like, let me turn back and see, and I was like, I can't again.
I feel like it's too many people. Should have been like 3 to 4. And I think it's just better. Tyra, just get off the damn TV.
The guy is awesome. Do you watch Steven and Chris?
No.
I love Steven and Chris. It's a Canadian talk show.
He looked like something from Star Trek. That's what he looked like.
But he's so cute. He has such a bubbly, amazing personality.
Well,
and he's able to
HGTV.
Yeah, I would love him on HGTV, but I can also see him in daytime. Sure. Like if you pair him with the right people, like the black girl or Latino, I don't know what she is, but
she looking Asian a little bit.
Whatever. But she's funny, but not funny enough.
And then the other blonde girl, and
she can go
totally
too.
Random, like Amy, hello, Amy.
You know who they should put on there? Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh yeah, Fablife.
So Caitlyn Jenner is now going to be, she came out to say that she is voting Republican in the 2016 presidential election. And a lot of people are so upset because they're like, homie,
girl,
my dude, how you gonna be voting Republican and they are not avid supporters of the LGBT community? Did I get that right? LGBT community or transgender community? Like, this is just ridiculous. How do you feel about this?
I mean, to each his own, you know. I mean, this could be an internal struggle within, Caitlyn, where she feels like, her beliefs, and she's not going to be just because of who she is, she's going to change her morals and values. And
so,
I can't.
Trump and Carson are the two front runners for the Republican nominees. Who's she going to vote for?
Maybe Caitlyn running. Maybe Caitlyn going to run.
Caitlyn ain't running. But you want to know who did run and come for her? Bette Midler.
Oh, really?
Yes, she did. Let me find my little
Interesting. And Bette Midler's been Twitter happy lately, I've noticed.
I mean, because I feel like a lot of people don't come for Caitlyn because I don't know, for some whatever
Beyonce,
reason.
Like the Beehive just come after you like, oh, you talking about a transgender woman?
Yeah, and so this is what actually she tweeted out to her 782,000 followers. People, hashtag Caitlyn Jenner says she is still, all caps, voting GOP in 2016, she wrote. Regardless of gender identity, I guess she identifies most as uninformed. Came for her. Congratulations to Bette Midler. I really appreciate her coming for Caitlyn because I just can't. And she has been getting a lot of backlash in the media because she, if you don't know, she received Glamour Magazine's Woman of the Year award.
And hasn't even been a woman for a year.
I can't. So one of the husbands of a woman that did receive it gave that award back and was like, Linda, listen, I'm not going to take this. Y'all just gave it to Caitlyn, and this girl ain't even a girl and she a boy, but is she a girl? I don't understand it, but no, Linda, no. Do you feel him, or do you feel like he shouldn't have given it back?
I mean, I get both sides. Look, if the award's already given, it's already out there, and whatever. Like, you giving it back and all that, it's just like, I mean, I understand the
The controversy.
Yeah, and the concept behind giving it back.
Yeah.
I mean, I just look at it like they're just trying to get numbers. And so maybe to give it back is like, look, you're just clearly putting this award out for numbers. You don't really care about the meeting, so neither do I. Here's your award back.
So he wrote, after discussing this slap in the face to the memory of our hero with my family, I have decided to return Mora's award to Glamour magazine. I was shocked and saddened to learn that Glamour has just named former name Bruce Jenner, he said, Jenner Woman of the Year. So basically he was like, it's a slap in our face to this hero. And I think it's more so not the fact that Caitlyn is transgender, but the fact that what has she necessarily done in comparison to my wife and in comparison to the countless other women who did deserve this award. So I think it's just a whole different perspective.
I gotta say something.
What, Steven?
I agree with the thought behind giving back the award, but I disagree with the action of giving back the award. His wife was awarded that award post-mortem, which means she was dead and then awarded the award. It's not his place to give back his wife's award and tarnish her memory. Because if you Google her now, you sure as hell ain't going to find, like, hey, this woman saved a bunch of people on 9/11. You're going to find husband gives award back to make political statement. And that's not fair. It should have been a political statement made by the husband saying that he disagrees with the award, but he shouldn't be giving the award back. It's not him. It's not his to give back, and his wife can't make the decision. But he's literally tarnishing his wife's name just to make a political statement. I think that's despicable.
Yeah. Well, it did say that he discussed it with his family, so I guess they're all in agreement that he should have given the award back. I know that when you're married, it's kind of like, what's yours is mine, so he kind of accepted it on his wife's behalf, but it's their award. I'm not really sure. I do totally get what Steven's saying. I get this man's side of the story, but I kind of agree with you, Steven. I think that he should have made a public statement to kind of tell everyone how he felt, but not necessarily giving the award back.
Yeah, and just be thankful that it's an award that we're first world problems, people. You know what I mean? Be thankful that it's an award that you're worried about giving back, because it could be something bigger like Dr. Dre over here dealing with.
What are you dealing with?
Well, so remember that reality TV show on WeTV you had brought up? It was with Sheree Whitfield selling it in Atlanta.
Barely.
Selling it in the ATL. Well, so apparently there's this woman on it, and her name is Gwen Boyd Moss, and she has an autistic son, and rumor has it is that the son might be allegedly Dr. Dre's. TMZ is reporting that Dre has been paying Gwen child support for years. In 1998, Dre got a new lawyer, and he got DNA tests, and he has 2 tests apparently that prove that the child is not his. But there's going to be an episode that airs on WeTV coming up soon.
Here we go.
That's going to allude to the fact that Dr. Dre is actually the father of this person.
So this story is relevant because it ties into the storyline of the show. Period. So I don't think that Dr. Dre is going to be. Is that the guy?
Yep.
Is that the little boy? Oh, he's grown.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Dr. Dre. Kind of, a little bit.
Does.
The eyes.
And the
but
nose.
I don't think that Dr. Dre is going to be shelling out any kind of amount of money if there was a possibility that this child was not his. So I don't believe this story. I think that it's only relevant now because we leaked it, or somebody in their team leaked it, and it ties into the storyline of the show, and the show sounds like it may be a little whack, so they need to spice it up a little bit. It does. I'm not gonna watch it.
I mean, I'm definitely not here for it, not watching it. No, ma'am.
I'll watch it. I always say I'm going to watch an episode.
I just feel bad for the kid, though.
I do.
Because why are we bringing the child into this? You know, now he don't even know who his father is. Hopefully, let's get a real DNA test going and figure that out. Thank you. Moving on.
Reality X or Reality Check. So I am going to Reality X this heat.
Oh.
Let me tell y'all, for those of you who do not live in Los Angeles, California, it was 90-something degrees today. What month is it? What month is it? I cannot take this.
You worried about today? I was worried about the 102 yesterday.
I just can't. I just feel like I want to feel some type of seasonal weather or temperatures, and this is like abnormal.
And not only that, but I'm just like, when I open my door or my window, I expect a damn. Bitch, I opened my window up, the air dome came out my apartment. It was like, I was like. Bitch, The heat out here is so goddamn hot. And not to even tell you that, but let me tell you, about 4 days ago, it was 20 degrees all day long. You wake up, you freezing your ass off. You put the heat on, it's still cold.
And I know so many people are going to be like, you guys should be grateful that it's
California.
No,
Bitch, this ain't
it's too
normal
hot.
weather.
We're done with it. I got an attitude. I'm over
this is
it.
Illuminati ass weather.
I can't take it. It's too hot. I'm sweating in my tank top. I'm like, what is it? What the day is? Can I please get some 60-degree weather, because I can't with this 90 plus.
Reality
X.
All right, so Shonda Rhimes.
I love Shonda.
Well, her and Oprah had a little sit down. They was talking about why they never want to get married. They done came out and said, Shonda said, you know what? The thing is I just feel like I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to have to sit and look at the same person all day.
I saw that, yeah.
Little chit chatter. So what are you thinking? Are you agreeing with Miss Shonda and Miss Oprah? Do you think that maybe it isn't meant to be in the life with no marriage?
I think that
tied down.
I think that it's totally up to you. If you don't really see yourself getting married, and I do agree, she said that I don't want to have my marriage or my relationship solidified by a piece of paper. It's more to it than that. And I totally get that. And I appreciate her honesty. And look at Oprah. Oprah has never been married, and look how successful she is, and she seems to be extremely happy.
Chilling.
So,
Reality.
marriage isn't for everybody.
Check.
How are you feeling? Would you ever get married, or are you totes against it?
I don't know, like I like straddle the fence, not to get like too serious.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I look at it like with the whole gay marriage thing. Like obviously I'm gay and I appreciate that there's
What? She was a gay?
So here's the thing, but the thing is like I understand. I've also come from a religious background, so it's like the whole like I can't with the whole gays can't get married.
Yeah.
It's like marriage has become this gross thing for me. So I feel like some sort of unity or a ceremony or something like that, but like to call it marriage, you know what I mean? Like I'd be like, that's my man, that's my baby, you know what I mean? Like here's our ring, you know what I mean? I want an expensive ring, you know what I mean? But like,
see, I'm not even into rings.
I don't even know if like the church got to be there. No, I like a little something like matching because I ain't doing tattoos. You know?
Yeah, I think that as I get older, maybe my views will change. But right now, there's no pressure for me to get married or anything like that. Like I just really don't. It doesn't bother me either or. Like if I meet a guy who's like, I don't ever want to get married, then I'm like, oh, okay, but I do want to have kids, and I come from a religious background too, and it's like, oh.
But see, I want someone to have the idea of that type of marriage idea because
commitment
you have to have
and
that
partnership,
foundation
of course,
commitment and foundation,
of course, yeah.
Because these bitches be out here because remember the Toya thing we was talking about, and then also Miss Monique doing the same thing, giving passes out to motherfuckers.
You know what? Okay, let me. This is gonna sound so mean. Can I keep it real? Are we gonna keep it real, or are we just gonna sugarcoat it?
When did I come?
So do you think because she was a bigger woman, shall we say fat, and then she had these insecurities, and she allowed her man to go out and cheat because she felt like if she didn't do that, then she wouldn't be able to keep him? Or was it that she was insecure and he was doing it anyway? So they just came and said, let's have a conversation. This is what you are able to do. Because a lot of women do that. And I do feel like, and I've heard her say before, that she was insecure about being...
second marriage.
Yeah.
Second marriage.
So, I mean, how do you feel?
Because the thing is like the idea behind it is, okay, if you poke me in my, you want to fuck me in my butt, I ain't trying to let you do that, so you're going to go find someone else and you go do the do and then boo. But the thing is that don't work for me because...
That doesn't make any sense.
If you have to go outside of the commitment in the relationship to go, because you have this urge to stick a dick in a damn booty or whatever the situation is, like I'm just looking at Monique like... girl, I think that's something inside of you.
Exactly. Something isn't
subscribe to.
I mean, but just like we were talking about earlier with Will and Jada, there's so many things circulating about them and how they have this open marriage. So it's to each their own. But for me personally, I'll never be committed to a man who says, Ashley, I think I need to go and have sex with some other person. I'm feeling like a blonde girl today.
Yeah,
I mean, I
like,
want to...
well,
I'm like, what? Because to me, that's what it sounds like. Okay, well, I want to go have sex with this in a certain way. But I'm like...
Yeah, like this ain't Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm like, what? You can't have your pick. Either you want to be with me and you're going to be committed to me or not. Monique, that's weak. And now I see her in a totally different light. I'm like, Momo, I thought you were like this strong.
Yeah, I did too, yeah.
Like, and no, you're just letting your husband run amok in your house.
What else you got?
I don't. I'm done. That heat threw me all the way off.
Well, Porsha is upset with the cast of Rhoa because, she did her going away farewell, everyone meet Duke party. And
isn't he 24?
Everyone was shading it. Yeah. And I'm just looking at Porsha like, bitch, they was shading it because it was awkward as hell. There's no reason why Phaedra needs to meet your man. There's no reason why Cynthia needs to meet your man. You could have had a nice, simple sit-down dinner. You done had this boy come with his boyfriend, show up at the damn party, surprise him in front of a whole bunch of cameras, people he don't even know, people you don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm confused. But I'm loving the season. It's interesting. It's funny.
Porsha is just, I think she's an attention whore.
Ooh.
And she just always, she is.
She's pulling like Love and Hip Hop stunts on Rhoa.
It's just so, I'm like, it's already messy enough without you adding to, and it's not even like exciting mess. It's kind of like, really? Like,
reality motherfucking
X.
All right, last but not least, Rihanna. So
What
there was this
happened?
rumor that Rihanna was about to release a strain of marijuana. This is such the pothead in me. She was going to release a strain
I did not
of
hear about
marijuana.
this story.
It was called Mariana. The strain was going to be called Mariana. M-E-R.
Wait, was it for Christmas? Was this Christmas?
Well, it was about to come out, so maybe.
Mariana?
Well, it's Marijuana and then Rihanna.
Okay.
So then I guess because it's Christmas, it's reminding you of Merry
Christmas.
Wanna Christmas?
Merry
Hanukkah Wanna Christmas. Kwanzaa. Oh, that's so multicultural, Rihanna.
I kind of like it.
Mariana. All right, so apparently it was whatever, and everyone got so excited.
Wait, let
about
me just interrupt. Some woman out there like, well, I'm about to name my kid Mariana. I ain't want to say black woman, but y'all know that's what I was thinking. You know, some girl in the hood like, ooh, Mariana. That's a cute name.
That's cute. That's multicultural.
That's multicultural and stuff. Ooh, that's
she
cute.
gonna put that in the paper. No one gonna know what she's talking about. But no, so it's a false story, and I'm really upset about it because I thought this Christmas I was gonna be rolling up to some Mariana.
That would have been really. I don't know. Is that legal? You
What
can't.
Do you mean? She has her weed license. If she's in California, she has a weed license. She can grow 6 to 8 plants, and she can create her own strain.
I did not know that.
Shit. So, as far as a Rihanna weed strand, I'm here for it. Reality check.
I just want to mention something really quick. Kenya shading Tootie. Like, seriously, Kenya has been throwing so much shade, and I read in a
Hollywood's
recent...
been good to us.
Yeah. I read recently in an article how Kenya was saying, Kim was like shading me when I first met her, and I was like we were both on a Living Single together and blah blah blah. I'm like, Kenya, you are always so delusional. And then Kenya was like, well, yeah, I know she's like really reserved and blah blah blah, but I mean, there's a new queen from like on Rhoa, and that's me, blah blah blah. It was just so I'm like, typical Kenya. I love Kenya because she is so crazy.
She starts the fire.
She starts every single fire. You guys let us know what you thought about all of the reality TV news this week. Hashtag BHL Reality Check. Hit us up on Twitter at BHL Online. DJ Jesse J. Where can everyone find you?
Hit me up everywhere at DJ Jesse J. No I.
And everyone can find me at Ashley Gray TV on Instagram and on Twitter. We will see you next week. Bye.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals. From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson.